The vision for a healthy Wexford is where everyone can enjoy physical, mental health and well-being to their full potential, where well-being is valued and supported at every level of society and is everyone's responsibility.
This is Wexford!
This is Healthy Wexford. This is Healthy Wexford.
We can take a stroll on down through the woods.
Healthy Wexford!
We can light a
This is
fire
Healthy
where it's free from the
Wexford!
wind. Under the stars with a bottle or two, I can roll over and under with you. And I know you want it too.
This is Healthy
I'll say you
Wexford.
want it too.
This is Healthy Wexford.
This is Healthy Wexford.
Hi, this is Healthy Wexford.
The sun shines on everyone.
Wexford Rasmus and Cassidy.
Sure, look, Gorman Swan too.
We know Wexford is a fantastic county. We all have a part to play. By working together, we can do even more to deliver a healthy Wexford. Good afternoon, everybody. They say that a picture paints 1,000 words, so we decided to start this afternoon's proceedings with that short video showing you a quick picture of what healthy Wexford can look like. And I want to thank all of those who contributed to the video and to the many more who sent us in many more video clips that we just couldn't fit in this time around. My name is John Hegarty, and in my role as Chairman of Wexford Healthy County Committee, it's an absolute pleasure to welcome you all here today to the launch of the County Wexford Healthy County Plan 2020 to 2022 at the Irish National Heritage Park here in Wexford. We live in strange and difficult times, and so due to COVID restrictions, when I say I welcome you, I mean the 14 people who are here present, the hundreds or hopefully thousands who are currently watching all around County Wexford. And I did a quick check on Google last night and I figured out that there are currently 4.57 billion internet users around the world. Now, as the Wexford Healthy County Committee, we don't want to have any sense of inflated importance. So I'm just going to say if we took 0.5% of that, I'd like to welcome the 23 million worldwide watching us today. And with that kind of potential audience, no pressure on any of the speakers here today. I would like to specially welcome our Minister, Minister Frank Fegan, on his first official visit to Wexford. You're very welcome, Minister, and we wish you well with your new role, and we hope that it's the first of many such visits to the county. I'd also like to welcome my council colleague, Councillor George Lawler, who's filling in today for Chairman of the Council, Ger Carty, who can't be here. And also a special mention to another colleague of mine, Councillor Maura Bell, who not only is a councillor colleague, but after 20 years of doing an absolutely amazing job here in the Heritage Park, is moving on just this week to pursue other ventures. So best of luck, Maura. I'd also like to welcome Councillor, there's a promotion for you, Tom, our Chief Executive, Tom Enright, and the other members of the Wexford Healthy Counties Committee. Regarding that committee, we are really lucky in Wexford that we have a positive, progressive and a really passionate group of people made up of representatives that are involved in keeping our county healthy. We've got representatives of Wexford County Council, the HSE, the LCDC, the Library Services, Wexford Local Development, Sports Active Wexford, the People Participation Network, WWETB and the Older Persons Council. And each one of these in their own areas do so much hard work to deliver a real quality service that caters for the physical and mental health of Wexford people of all ages. Our first speaker here today is representing one of those key stakeholder groups. It's Chairman of Wexford County Council. It was meant to be. It is instead Councillor George Lawler.
Thank you very much, Councillor Hegarty, and I say I'm delighted to be here in the Irish National Heritage Park once again, and I would like to concur with the words of Councillor Hegarty with regard to our colleague Councillor Maura Bell as she heads to pastures new but pastures well known to her, and we wish her every success following 20 years of the promotion of this wonderful facility here in the heart of County Wexford. Minister Fionn, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to be here today to represent the Cathaoirleach of Wexford County Council, Councillor Ger Carty, and indeed all the elected members from right across the county. And I think I must say at this point that Councillor Carty is not only Cathaoirleach of Wexford County Council, but he's also a superb frontline worker, being an advanced paramedic, and that's the reason he can't join us here today, because of his work in that field. And we wish him well and thank him and all his colleagues for the wonderful work that they have been doing over the past 7 months or so, in particular. Many of the determinants of health, such as where we live, where we work, where we play, and indeed where we age, are outside the direct influence of health and social services. But the local authority touches the lives of our citizens in many of these areas each day. Therefore, we as a council are uniquely placed to assist in delivering the vision for Healthy Wexford. A Healthy Wexford provides opportunities for health, as well as encouraging healthy behaviours. It's about having the facilities and opportunities to be healthy and making the right choices for ourselves, our families, and our communities. This vision can be achieved through the continual improvement of the physical and social environment of County Wexford, and by assisting in the development of community resources that enable people to support each other and achieve their potential. However, we cannot do it alone. Multi-agency collaboration and community support will be needed to deliver a healthy Wexford. We know that we already have these collaborative structures in place with the local Community Development Committee and the Healthy County Committee. It has been seen firsthand during the COVID-19 crisis, where Wexford County Council has taken the lead in ensuring that nobody is isolated or left behind. The work of many council staff, together with statutory and non-statutory agencies, has meant that vulnerable people right across the county have been embraced to ensure their mental and physical health are tended to. This, coupled with a strong and active community and voluntary sector who work tirelessly to improve our communities. Working together, we can all play our part in the delivery of a healthier Wexford. If recent events have taught us anything, it's that we are reliant on each other for our health and well-being. As a county, we have fantastic resources, but most of all, we have fantastic people. We look forward to working together to not just make Wexford a healthy county, but to make Wexford the healthiest county in Ireland. Thank you.
Thank you very much, George, and indeed I'd share your views on our Cathaoirleach, who unfortunately can't be here today, because as well as being chairman of the council, Minister for Our Lady's Island, he's also a huge supporter of the Healthy County philosophy in both his political, his professional and his personal life, so certainly it's good to have him on board. As a Healthy County Committee, we're really excited about the plan that we're about to launch today. I want to acknowledge the hours of work that have gone into developing this plan, and we're really looking forward to seeing us taking our place among the Healthy Cities and Counties network. Our vision is to ensure that Wexford people of all ages are healthier, happier, more connected, content and active at all stages of their lives. Our plan runs from 2020 to 2022, which will give a structure and a platform to facilitate this happening by strengthening what's already there, by connecting what is already there, and by adding some new initiatives. Now, none of this would be possible without the commitment, the support and of course the funding from national government, and I want to acknowledge the positive steps taken in this regard in the last couple of years. Right now, and for the past few months, the government have been battling to keep our country healthy in the midst of a global pandemic. But in the creation of Healthy Ireland some years ago, they've also shown that the future health and well-being of our people is a massive priority. We might be in tough times right now, but Healthy Ireland shows that there are brighter days ahead. And as Minister of State with responsibility for public health, well-being and the National Drug Strategy, there is firstly nobody better placed to ensure that this area remains a priority than Minister Fionn, and secondly, no better man to make it happen. So it is wonderful to have you here today and to officially launch the plan, so I'd like to call on Minister Frank Fionn.
Thank you very much, John, for those kind words. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to be here with you today to mark the launch of the Healthy Wexford County Plan. I would like to thank Annette Dupuy, Healthy Wexford Coordinator, for the kind invitation to share this special occasion with you. I would also like to thank my colleague, Councillor John Hegarty, Chair of Healthy County Committee, and also for George Lawler, deputising for Councillor Gerard Carty, the Caherlock of Wexford County Council, for his opening words. And I just want to pay tribute to people like Gerard Carty and the frontline staff, and you rightly said that we owe them a huge amount of gratitude, and they've done huge work in the last number of months, especially number of years, and I hope that they'll have all our support in the coming weeks and months. I would also like to thank Councillor Lisa MacDonald, Chair of the Wexford LCDC. And Maria, I wish you best wishes in your next venture. The 20 years here, obviously you've done great work, and I'd also like to thank CEO Tom Enright. I've been to Wexford a few times. When you're a politician, you get around the country, but I was telling my friends yesterday that I was coming to Wexford, and they reminded me that the last time we came down in an army to Wexford was we were going to the Euro 88. I had a double-decker bus going from Le Havre to the three matches, and we stopped off in Wexford on the way down, and that was 32 years ago, and we came home after beating England 1-0. I'm sure everything else was good after that, but these are what it's all about. At Healthy Ireland, we want to ensure that everyone gets an opportunity to live a long, happy and healthy life. We want to empower every person to improve their own health and well-being, but to do that we need to support them to make healthy choices. We need to make the healthy choice the easy choice. To achieve this, we need every individual and sector of society to play their part. This requires activating our communities and empowering to cultivate change, and your work on this Healthy Wexford County Plan shows a commitment to making this happen. With 23 actions set around 6 strategic priorities such as physical activity, healthy weight, mental health and sexual health, this plan is a roadmap to improving the health and well-being of the people in the area. Next Saturday, October the 10th, is World Mental Health Day, and I'm pleased to note the range of actions in the plan around mental health. I'm especially delighted to see that some of these actions are based around creativity. There is a strong link between creativity and mental well-being, and this has never been so important as it has been over the last 6 months, with many creative initiatives keeping us engaged and connected through the pandemic. The plan also reflects the many other factors outside of the health remit that contribute to empowering and motivating people to make healthier choices. The actions in this plan engage not only the health sector, but recognise the need for collaboration across public, private, community and voluntary sector organisations. It is only through partnership and collaboration that we can achieve delivery of these actions. This idea is key to Healthy Ireland. Health is the business of all sectors, and collaboration is the key to long-term change. Through consultation and engagement with your stakeholders and the public, and through bringing together national and local policies, you have created a strategy that highlights local needs and the specific goals needed to address them using a unified approach. Every time we launch a Healthy County Plan and implement real actions for change in our communities, we're stepping closer to realising our vision for a healthy Ireland. But to achieve this vision, we need the involvement of every local authority in Ireland, and particularly of the local community development committees. The LCDCs are ideal partners to support and implement Healthy Ireland at a local level and in response to local people's needs. Healthy Ireland is our national framework, but this is where the real work is done. Here in local communities by local people meeting local needs, and it's heartening to see the goals of Healthy Ireland taking root in communities all over Ireland. Once again, John, I'd like to thank you and your committee for the work you're doing on the ground here, and it sets out a template and a standard for a lot of local authorities and indeed local cities and towns around the country. We need to all pull together to make Ireland a better country to live, work, age and play in. And I want to offer my sincere congratulations and thank all those involved, and look forward to hearing your progress in the months and years to come. And I just want to say, since the pandemic and everyone was staycationing in Ireland, I've never seen, as I represent the constituency of Sligo Leitrim, South Donegal and North Roscommon, I've never seen as many people from the southeast, from Waterford and Wexford up in our area, and vice versa. Most of my colleagues are saying we went down to Waterford and Wexford. They do tell me it's much sunnier down here, of which I actually believe them. But it is great to see in some ways that we have got to see the island of Ireland, and you're very, very welcome to come to the Northwest at any time, and I'm sure that you will welcome my constituency down to your constituency as well. But once again, this is a wonderful opportunity, it's a wonderful occasion, and I want to thank everyone involved. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Minister, and certainly we'd always have a welcome here for anyone from the northeast to come down, and the northwest, sorry. The final, just to wrap up today, I want to thank everybody for joining us, both in person, as I said, and online. I want to thank Caroline Godkin and Paul Lestrange for their support of the programme and the work that goes on, and also our Healthy Counties Coordinator, Annette Dupuy, for all of our hard work in organising not just today's event, but everything else that happens around Healthy County, so that lads like George and myself can stand up here and pretend we know what went on into the organising of this event. I want to remind everybody, and it's a really key message, that Healthy Wexford is not about fitness, athleticism or strength. It's about the small changes that we can all make in our lives. Or to quote William London, an English bookseller and author, who said, "To ensure good health, eat lightly, breathe deeply, live moderately, cultivate cheerfulness and maintain an interest in life." He wrote that over 370 years ago in the 1650s, but it's as true today as it was then, and it's a really good way of summing up our objectives for Healthy Wexford for the coming 10 years. We've spoken about the vision, the organisations involved, the plans, the strategies, but in reality, the success or otherwise of our plan will come down to places and people. In terms of health, County Wexford is starting from a really strong base. We've got amazing advantages. We've 250 kilometres of coastline, some of Ireland's best beaches. We've got hills, mountains, rivers. We've a tradition of sporting achievement, a love of music, of drama, of literature and of healthy food. Well, in particular, I'm talking about how we supplied the whole of Ireland with strawberries and potatoes. But we have a reputation as the sunny southeast, and as the Minister mentioned, the destination for tens of thousands of people to holiday each year. But our biggest asset is our people, our sense of community and togetherness. And this has been tested recently, but as it always is in times of difficulty, you see the best in people. And I've been really blown away by how the communities have come together even while they're staying apart. And that leads us nicely to our finishing piece here today, which is a song which was written by a Healthy County Committee member who is also a member of the PPN and the LCDC. Brian Toomey wrote this. It sums up an awful lot of what's been going on in the world for the last couple of months. I hope you enjoy it, and again, some of the graphics were funded by Healthy Ireland. So thank you all very much and enjoy.
Let's keep it together by staying apart. Let's stay together and keep a good heart. Let's love one another, now that's a good start. Let's keep it together by staying apart. You'll never be lonely when you stay apart. A text or a phone call will cheer up your heart. A letter or postcard that lands on the mat will bring a big smile, boys, how easy is that? Let's keep it together by staying apart. Let's stay together and keep a good heart. Let's love one another, now that's a good start. Let's keep it together by staying apart. We'll beat the virus, just do what you're told. is over and we're back in the game. Remember our loved ones did not die in vain. The doctors and nurses deserve